Hello, Patreon community. I wanted to make a little video because I think I'll have an easier time saying this out loud than I would writing it down in words, which is not my usual thing, but I'm going to give it a shot. I had this great conversation with my mastermind group this morning. There are 6 of us in this group, and we meet every month and we talk about the challenges and successes and failures and generally give support to each other about our businesses. Anyway, we were talking about Patreon this morning. I am not the only one amongst us who is experimenting and sees this great potential with Patreon, but maybe isn't entirely sure how to use it and how to make it work super great for everybody involved. And I had this revelation. We were talking about sort of patronage versus like capital B business. And I'm pretty sure I say on my main Patreon page that one of the reasons I'm really drawn to this platform and the whole patron model is because I have a hard time, given the kind of very particular and yet very broad kind of work that I do, helping people have more fun making stuff and all that stuff. I have a hard time figuring out what a product should be and then how to market that product and how to reach the right people in all of those kinds of ways. And because a lot of what I do is a very kind of public hit and miss, where most of the ideas that I have go nowhere, but some of them are amazing. Patreon allows me to have the stability in my life financially to continue taking those risks while removing the intense pressure to make as many of those ideas possible, like viable business items. And I think to a great extent, the people who enjoy my work don't enjoy it because I create viable business items, but because I create something for them in their lives, in your lives, some kind of a fun aspect, a neat way of thinking about creating things, a bit of a nudge where you need it to try something new and things like that. And so for me, what I realized this morning is that what I need to do is actually think about my work a little bit differently, because I do not create great, discrete, like business products on a continual basis. And the reason that I don't do that is because I do my best work spontaneously, which hopefully you know. And if you don't know, go to kimworker.com and you can see a little bit more about what I do. Anyway, so it's not like what I do on Patreon that needs to change, but the way that I think about my work. And the big revelation is that I think about my work, what I really want, the things that I create to be, is less product and more sort of participatory performance art. I want to be able to be spontaneous with you in a way that makes you happy. The whole idea is to make people happy, and in so doing, encourage people to tap into their own creativity in a way that works for them, for you, right? So this is kind of blowing my mind, and so I wanted to talk to you about it. And I'm hoping that you're not sitting there going like, that doesn't make any sense at all. And that you're sitting there being like, duh, yes, that's why we're here. I can't believe you didn't see that like before. So anyway, that is my update. And I am planning something really exciting, I think, that may enable a bit more spontaneity between us. So keep an eye on the Patreon page. There will be a new perk or something added to one of the rewards there soon once I figure out how to make this spontaneous thing work on the technical side. But I'm really excited about it, and I think that it could be hilarious and really fun and help us do all of those things I just said. Tap into our creativity, take more time to experiment, and do it within this group of like-minded weird people who are hard to categorize. So, sound okay to you? I hope so. Leave a comment telling me what you think, or shoot me an email, kim@kimworker.com, if you would like to be more private about it. Thank you so much for being here. This is the thing that I have been more excited about since I wrote my book, Make It Mighty Ugly, which I finished writing like 3 years ago. So it's a huge deal for me. It means a lot to me that you're here, and thank you. Just thank you for being here. And I'll catch you soon.